All right, cool. Well, I guess it can be. It can be like a talk show. Hold on. Is everything unmuted? Did you check? Oh yeah, there it is. There I am. There I am. Wait, but you're not though. I could only hear myself on a live stream. We're sorry about that, folks. All right, let's see. I'm looking at the stream now. No, I still can't. I still couldn't hear you. What? HAZAH lost his voice. Yeah, it's fine. All right, I'm unmuting the stream. Let's see what happens. Hmm. Oh, wow. Hmm. Nope, we still can't hear you.
Okay, I think I got the problem fixed.
There we go. Yeah, now we can hear you now.
There, okay, finally. Finally.
Yeah, terribly sorry about that, everybody. But HAZAH's good now.
Yeah, I found the problem. What the problem was? It was the freaking. What was it? It's the. Like I had to check all of the audio tracks, and it can only do one on the desktop. So that was stupid on my end. What a good way to start the stream.
Yeah, we're keeping all this in.
Of course you want this in.
Yeah, I mean, like, we just got started, so there's no point in making another stream now.
Well, I guess. Anyways, welcome to HAZAH Talk Live. Yes, HAZAH Talk Live, and I'm not sure if you can like count this as like a talk show or radio show or whatever you call it. Like, what do you call like live essay talks? Like,
maybe, or we might as well be like a podcast.
Oh yeah. HAZAH Talk Live podcast. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. Okay. Okay. The chat seems to be good. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and like we're in a Discord call. I'll go ahead and extend some users, so in case some users like to come in to talk about the Mario movie, feel free.
Yeah, If you have seen the movie, feel free to come join us. But if you've not and you want to avoid spoilers, stay away from us. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just save yourself the trouble.
Hang on. Okay, yes, guys, first we'll do like a non-spoiler review, and then we'll let you know when we're right about to hit the spoilers.
Yeah, so why don't we start off with... we freaking love it!
Yes! I was gonna say, let's just start with our experience. Holy crap. I would say this movie was really great. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was great. It's perfect for, good Mario fans out there.
Yeah, that is true. But apparently it's not perfect for the critics. Screw them.
Yeah, critics love to, make people not watch a movie even though they have no idea what Mario even is. Even if some critics do know what Mario is, they're just still making a big deal out of it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, but that says a lot about society, because society itself loves to make a big deal out of everything. But we're not going to go deeper into that.
Exactly. I went with my brother and my best friend. We went to a buffet that was right in front of the theater. Their food was pretty good. And then when we get into that theater, it's full of Super Mario fanatics. I've seen a lot of people wear Mario clothing, and some kids have their Mario stuffed plushies. And even the cashier or the ticket lady complimented on my Luigi hoodie and my friend Ark's hoodie. We just had a freaking blast. While we were watching the movie, Ark was just squealing and screaming throughout the whole time, and I was just getting excited and pointing out every single reference I could find. It's crazy. Gamebot, tell us about your experience.
Okay, so I woke up early, probably for 3 or 4 hours for some reason. I think I'm usually a night owl, but so when I woke up, I immediately got my shower and put on my Mario baseball cap, the Mario T-shirt, and some Mario socks to properly prepare myself for the movie. And then my parents had to pick up a friend of mine from her house so we can watch the movie together. And when we went to the theater, yeah, a lot of people are in their Mario themed clothing. I see some children, like 1 or 2 of the kids holding some Bowser plushies. And I know you are jealous of this, HAZAH, because my theater was giving out to some Mario movie themed cups and popcorn bowls, and we got some, and we get to keep them so we can reuse them for home.
Yeah, my theater doesn't have that. We live in a pretty small town, and our theater is not as exciting as the big town theaters like AMC's or Cineplex.
Yeah, it's a shame. But what I'm disappointed is that they were not giving away free posters. So the only posters they were giving away is for the new Scream movie. But let's move on from that. So yeah, when we went to the theater, I was so freaking excited throughout the entire movie. I noticing some references and praising Chris Pratt's voice, and yeah, more on that later. And yeah, let's just say I pretty much used up all of my excitement for the entire movie. I loved every single thing about it. I used up so much excitement to the point where when we got home, I was a little exhausted.
Yeah, when I got home, it was a bit of a walk back to my place, and I was ready to pass out in bed, but then I immediately start going on YouTube, see if they release full soundtracks of it. But we're not gonna talk about that yet until we get to the spoiler section. This is a spoiler free part for now.
Yeah,
spoiler free.
And just real quick, is this unimportant? But I bought the entire soundtrack when it released yesterday, and my God, Brian Tyler's score for the movie was amazing.
Brian Tyler, big massive props to you. We're just about to get to the categories now. So first off, let's talk about the cast. You guys owe Chris Pratt a massive apology. Seriously.
Yep. You said that Chris Pratt was going to do it bad. Well, surprise, surprise, you're wrong.
Yeah, he did. He actually did really, really well as Mario.
Yeah, he did very good, very good. And the whole Brooklyn voice thing, it's a nice homage to the Super Mario Bros. Super Show when Mario had his first original voice. Well, excluding the Saturday Super K Donkey Kong cartoon.
Right. I mean, to be honest, I never really saw that cartoon. I only when the Mario movie was almost coming out, I did an entire binge watch of all the cartoons, and even dare I say, the live-action Bob Hoskins Mario movie, which I heard John Leguizamo was trashing talk about all because of the actors, but something tells me he's just jealous that we got a way better Mario movie than he did.
Yeah, I cannot understand like John Leguizamo and because of his opinions on the new Mario movie. I am so disappointed in him. And just as speaking of which, just to throw some shade at John Leguizamo, regrets. Like Seth Rogen himself just said that he hated the 1993 movie.
Yeah, so I can see why. Like that movie sucked. That movie sucked. This movie, they did it way better. Like massive props to Shigeru Miyamoto and Chris Meledandri for making this movie possible.
Yeah, Nintendo and Illumination has blessed us with their wonderful treat, their wonderful collaboration.
Yeah, okay, moving on. Charlie Day Luigi. Like a little bit of a fun fact, like before then I kind of wanted Steve Carell to do Luigi, but looking back now, I think Charlie Day did great as Luigi. I take it all back. I think Steve Carell doing Luigi would have not been a good idea after all.
Steve Carell? What made you think that? Like, you never told me that before.
Oh well, I guess ever since I watched the Jim Carrey Horton Hears a Who, I feel like his nervousness of the mayor and the way he's all cowardly, I think he would fit. But then that would require us to make him sound Italian, which I didn't really know if Steve Carell can really do it. But now looking back at Charlie Day, he nailed it. Like he's now my favorite Luigi actor so far.
Yeah, Charlie Day did great as Luigi.
Yeah, and Jack Black as Bowser. He completely stole the show.
Yeah, Jack Black did awesome with more than awesome. He did fantastic as his role for Bowser. He totally nailed it, and we could all tell that he had like a lot of fun playing Bowser.
Yeah, like especially when
that says a lot because considering that plenty of times we've seen him like wear a Bowser suit and the Bowser the theme tuxedo.
Yeah, and when the final trailer direct happened, like Jack Black was like, "Yeah, Mario Day is canceled. It's gonna be Bowser Day." He sounded like he was freaking ready to do Bowser. He sounded like he really enjoyed playing Bowser, which I'm really happy for.
Yeah, good on you, Jablinski. You did a good job.
Yeah, and I actually did like Jack Black's voice acting in the other movies, like Kung Fu Panda. Those were really good movies, especially with Jack Black as Poe.
Yeah, Jack Black himself is great. I like his work.
Yeah, totally. Let's see, Seth Rogen, Donkey Kong. He was funny, but yeah, he did the laugh. He did the laugh.
Sort of.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I think some people find Seth Rogen's laugh annoying. Some people actually find it funny. It's a bit of a mix for me.
Yeah, honestly, I cannot take him seriously with that laugh, especially like when he does interviews.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I did hear that he did like base his Donkey Kong voice off the DK rap.
Yeah, yeah, the DK rap, and but still, I think Seth Rogen did a pretty good job. Not great, but good.
Yeah, he did a good job. Yeah. Now you die.
Now you die. Okay, and Anya Taylor-Joy, I will say she killed it as Peach. Like, I mean, like in the game, she's all like always high pitch. I mean, like if we were to hear that in the movie, it would really get annoying really quick. But
Mario!
Yeah, like that. That would get annoying really quick. So I'm really glad Anya Taylor-Joy changed the voice of Peach.
Yeah, and I just thought of this now. Like the way she sounds in a movie, it like if it fits her like a what is the word? The awesome and brave personality.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So someone said CG5 did a Mario song called "Jump Around." I've been listening to that song, and it's one of my favorite CG5 songs, along with "Let Me Through."
I still have yet to listen to it.
It's really good. You'll love it. And yes, I am reading the chat, guys. Let me see. What else? Who we have? Oh yeah, Michael Key.
Red Trainer 64 says, "Nice impression, Gamebot." On my Peach. Thanks, I guess.
God.
Whatever.
I will say Michael Keegan did pretty awesome as Toad. He didn't sound annoying, unlike the games. Yeah, we all know Toad sounded annoying in the games, but in the movie, he did not sound annoying at all, which I am happy about.
Yeah, Keegan Michael Key did a really good job as Toad, and I'm glad that the Toads in the movie have like a lot of different voices, and especially when like only some of them have the voice from video games.
Yeah, totally. As well as the other actors, like the voice of Kamek, Cranky Kong, those guys did a pretty good job too, especially the actor of Kamek.
Yeah, all these other people did a good job too, and we will get to like Charles Martinet in a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we're saving the Charles Martinet cameo role at the spoilers section because it's gonna be hard to not spoil the movie while talking about Charles Martinet's role because it is obviously spoilers.
The Lovely Dark says Toad was like a boss and everyone else.
Like a boss.
That's such an old meme.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Um, I guess we're done with the cast. A lot of people were complaining about the pacing, like the movie was a little bit too short, even though it was like what, an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean like it's almost it's almost like it's like they forgot like how long the original Shrek movie long runs.
Well, I mean, like some parts, like some scenes just happen too quickly. Like they just like, oh, here's the next scene. We're just gonna go straight to the next. Well, I mean, like there's a bit of a mix between this. Like, take the Sonic movie 2, for example. They had a wedding scene that went on for way too long, but in case with the Mario movie, they go on a little too quickly. I like you can't really like choose between those. You don't want it too long, you don't want it too short. Like it could be like a bit of a debate on that.
I mean, you can't really fault them for like at least trying to keep a well balance.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of see why the pacing in the Mario movie was a little a bit too quick. But I didn't really care about that. I was excited throughout the entire movie. I didn't care about anything else.
Yeah, like I didn't really mind much about the pacing. As long as I had a fun time with it, then that's pretty much all that matters to me.
Yeah,
Um,
me too.
the plot. The plot is pretty straightforward. Like at least the plot was way better than the Bob Hoskins Mario movie. While the 1993 movie was only focused around dinosaurs, while the newer movie was actually more faithful to the games.
Yeah, it's darn it, I forgot what I was gonna say. It's a really nice change of pace, considering that in the games we just say Princess Peach from Bowser, but Luigi is a damsel in distress instead, and Peach just stands up for herself.
Yeah, I mean we can't really count that as a spoiler because everyone knows about it because of the trailers.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. Is that pretty much it for the non spoilers? Because I'm not sure what else is there to talk about.
Yeah, well, we might we could like talk about the animation and visuals, but
Oh, right,
of
the
course,
visuals.
yeah. What else can we expect from Illumination? Like their animation for the movies are very good.
Yes, like
Yeah, you can't top anything.
yeah.
Can't
I
top
mean,
that.
when the Mario movie by Illumination was announced, I was just immediately on board with it. But ever since the Sonic movie, I've gotten pretty concerned now about what the malls would look like because like I didn't want Mario to look ugly like ugly Sonic did back when he first started his own movie. But then they delayed the movie to make it look better.
Yeah,
But now,
were you worried that Mario would look like El Macho from Despicable Me too?
well, I've seen memes about it, and yes, that was my big concern. But when the teaser trailer came out, all those fears just faded away. Like they looked great, and I'm so relieved about that.
I mean, I never had that fear. I never had that fear to begin with. Ever since they released a poster which just has the question mark block, it looked very faithful to the games, which makes me think if the question mark block looks very faithful to the games, then so can everything else. So I'm not worried. But then
I mean,
when the teaser trailer came out, I was right.
yeah, and like my buddy No Name the Guy told me about this. Like Nintendo was very strict with Illumination. Like they were like on their shoulders, going like, yeah, you are not adding that. You're gonna make it the way we want it. You know?
Yeah, Nintendo just like points a shotgun at the back of Illumination's head and said, "No fart jokes and toilet humor. Make it the way we want."
Yeah, yeah. They were totally like that.
Yeah, Cookie the Power Fox says, "Me and my younger cousins couldn't stop smiling during this movie. He loved it because he's a child and it's Mario, and I loved it because I too love Mario and all the Easter eggs. Heh, that sounds like a nice time."
Yeah, like it's like everyone says it's a love letter to all Mario fans.
including us. I mean,
Okay.
like, it was more like an extreme love letter to you, because of course you get more excited than I do.
Yes. I mean, like I haven't felt that hyped since Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, which we will get to that when we get to the conclusion part. But all right, guys, we're about to go in right into spoilers. So if you guys haven't seen the Mario movie yet, I would suggest you click off now. If you click off now.
Yeah, like, and if you've seen the movie, feel free to to watch the archive of this stream.
Yeah. Yeah, to the people who have seen the movie already, then feel free to stick around. We'll give you a few minutes.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoilers.
Uh, okay. Okay, did the non-spoiler people left? I think so.
Or maybe some of them are still here and they just don't care about spoilers. Who knows?
Yeah, to the people who already seen the movie, hello. And to those people who don't give a crap about spoilers, then you're lost, buddy.
Yeah, welcome aboard anyway.
Okay, so let's talk about the opening scene with Bowser against the Penguin King. Like I know people don't really find that scene interesting because people have seen it multiple times in the trailer, but for me, I consider that scene one of my favorite scenes of all time in the movie. Like not even like a few seconds in, it is already my favorite scene.
Coming from a Bowser fan like you.
Yeah, like Bowser is one of my favorite Mario characters and one of my favorite villains, as well as like Mario, Luigi, and all that. But like Bowser's
Yeah.
introduction to the movie, like it's epic, especially like
Yeah,
the
it really
airship
is.
theme playing in the background while his like floating castle lands in front of the Ice Kingdom.
Open the gates or die.
Yeah, and that's where everyone's favorite meme. That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield?
Yeah, and when this particular part comes in, we just like talked over it. It's like, I do not.
Yes, I was dubbing that while me and Ark were watching the movie. I think she dubbed it too when she said, "Do you yield?"
Yeah, I dubbed over that specific part because, well, yeah. I remember like when the memes that started surfacing after the teaser trailer. Yeah, those were good times.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I know it's the same scene, but they have some extended clips, like Kamek using his wand to levitate the ice blocks to use for stairs for Bowser to climb up.
Yeah,
And
that's
like
very cool.
when Bowser arrived, like the star wasn't really immediately there. Like it was in the question mark block, and the way Bowser just breaks the question mark block open, like it's so awesome.
Yeah, that was like unexpected, but that Bowser would actually would do that.
Well, yeah, he's like the king of the Koopas, and he has a bit of a bad temper, so he would like he will like get aggressive.
Uh-huh. And of course, like some of us were predicting that the Super Mario Brothers plumbing commercial would come out like after Bowser goes, "No, no one can stop me!" And guess what? We were right.
Yes, and can we just talk about that scene? Like Chris Pratt went all out with the game accurate Mario voice, and wow, I immediately got really excited when he did that.
Yeah, I was impressed with how accurate like Chris Pratt's Mario impression sounded. Like he did very good with the range.
Yeah, like hello, it's me Mario. Are you tired for expensive plumbing? Mamma mia!
That's why the Super Mario Brothers are here to save Brooklyn
And the Queens.
and your wallet.
Yes, and yes, they had like the Super Mario Brothers Super Show rap, and like to the fans who loved the Super Mario Brothers Super Show when they were little kids, I bet it channeled your inner child that loved the show and made an appearance in this movie.
I did sing along with the rap, I think.
Yeah, I did as well.
Mhm.
Like, like it was great. And
Yeah, and of course, like after the commercial ended, like Mario and Luigi were celebrating, celebrating a little bit because they spent their life savings on the commercial. And then Mario was like wondering if the accents were too much. And then we get like a Charles Martinet cameo from a Mario lookalike we call Jumpman. Too much. It's a perfect. Woohoo!
okay, I'm gonna trust you on that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'm disappointed that I didn't like hear like Charles Martinet's cameos at all. I felt disappointed.
Well, I wasn't too disappointed, but
But
okay,
yeah, then
that
moving on from the Mario lookalike that was playing not Donkey Kong, Foreman Spike. We finally got
yeah,
to see what he looks like.
yeah. After like every single trailer direct, I always predicted they gotta show Foreman Spike, and they did not show him until the full movie. Like he looked a lot different than I expected. Like I thought he was gonna look like white shirt and yellow overalls, like a carpenter, but no, he looked completely different.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he looks like he's just in a. Well, if he's like the boss of his own company, of course he's gonna like dress up as such, or maybe he's like wearing it like his out of work uniform, and he still wears the hat.
Yeah, and as expected, Mario and Luigi hate Form and Spike. Like they keep calling Mario small. Like Mario's always made fun of for being small.
And we didn't complain about his size. Why would
Well,
he, huh? Rude.
yeah, yeah, and like Spike asked, like, did you get even one phone call? And like that testimony from the Super Mario Brothers plumbing site, like they got their mother support, like a 5-star. Like even their own mother called the Mario Bros plumbing number. Like that shows how much their mother actually did care about them, which we will get to in a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. Like I said in my very first HAZAH talks with HAZAH here, I did say that every loving parent has to support their children.
Yep, totally. And then after Spike left, they did get their first call from the Brooklyn couple from from the testimonies.
Yep. And they were so happy to like get a phone call. They tried to like drive to the place by the van, but it stopped working. So of course they had to do some like running and jumping in order to go there.
Yeah, and and like when I first saw, oh, hang on, my Amazon box went off. Never mind. Sorry about that. Anyway,
It's,
like they said something about their dog always following them. Like I thought there was gonna be like a cute scene with Luigi petting the dog, but no, that dog is actually pretty mean
yeah, all because Luigi broke its bone,
by
the
accident.
doggy bone. Yeah, it was just an accident. That dog is just wow. What a
And like
meanie.
and like the Mario Bros actually did a good job on the plumbing, except that dog had to come in and ruin it.
Yeah, like I don't know if I don't know if they told them the truth because well, after like Mario got the dog out of the toilet, it just cuts to the house to the family.
Yeah, that's where the fast pacing kicks in.
Yeah, real quick, like back to the part where Mario and Luigi were just like running around Brooklyn. Quickie the Park says Burger King to make me laugh. It was the shape of the castle in the OG games at the end of the level. Yeah, that
I
entire
did
scene is
notice
just
that.
like has like a lot of references to like Smart Brothers One, and especially with that one sign that has like Mr. Game Watch on it, and the flagpole scene.
Yeah, like I did notice that the castle that looked like from the castle from the old Super Mario Brothers game. Like
Yeah,
that was good. That is so
yeah.
good.
Yeah, and the song that was playing during the scene was good, by the way. No, sleep till Brooklyn. Anyway,
Yeah. We forgot to mention that, but I wanted to save it for the spoilers. Yes, this Mario movie has some pop culture music, but for me, I honestly didn't mind them.
yeah, the choices are pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah. Now the next scene, like we finally get to see Mario's parents. Like never in the games have we seen Mario's parents. Well, except like they only got like their hand shots while carrying the baby bros after Yoshi's Island, but we never actually get to see
yeah,
their appearances.
yeah. Let alone the rest of the family.
Yeah, and a lot of people compared Mario's dad to that man from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I don't know his name, but
Yeah. That actually that does seem like a very interesting comparison. And of course, like Charles Martinet also voiced Mario's dad.
yeah, I mean, like we first said, like I think you're nuts. It almost sounded like Wario for a second, but then it became normal after that.
Yeah, well, that's Charles Martinet for you, the
Yeah,
legend himself.
yeah. I mean, almost all of Mario's and Luigi's family members doubted Mario and Luigi, except their mom. Even his own dad doubted him that he'll actually make it with the plumbing business, and it just wow.
Why the white gloves? Hey, we gotta like stand out.
Yeah, and you want to know what's funny? Mario hated mushrooms.
Yeah, it comes off a surprise when we first watched the movie.
Yeah, like I was like, wait, why does Mario hate mushrooms?
I mean, like the entire movie is like the origin story, so of course, like we get to see Mario getting used to the mushrooms later on.
Yeah, totally. What did the dog look like? I mean, like you're gonna have to watch the movie for yourself to find out.
Yeah, but just to let you know, it may not or it may or may not to be look similar to the dogs from Secret Life of Pets.
Or up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Doug.
Yeah, and then we cut to like Mario in his room playing the actual NES, playing Kid Icarus.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game franchise, by the way.
Yeah, but I don't know why they put Game Icarus. I think it's because like Mario and Pit were pals. Because if you guys
Smash
don't know,
Brothers.
yeah, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, they Mario and Pit teamed up.
Yeah, Suspect's Emissary. And then there's the Paladina's guidance. You know who this guy is, don't you, Pit? Of course I do! It's Mario!
It sounds like Pit was a big fan of Mario, and then when Pit made an appearance in the movie as a video game, wow, they
Yeah, it, it, it just confirms that Nintendo does exist in the Mario universe, but Mario's never a mascot.
yeah, and then we get like Pauline's first ever cameo appearance, like wow, like I got pretty excited when Pauline showed up as like a news broadcast.
Yeah, like right when like the Brooklyn's plumbing system is going downhill.
Yeah, like a big flood in the sewers. Like Mario and Luigi attempted to fix it, but they ended up falling deeper in the sewers until you guessed it, they found the green warp pipe.
Yeah, and that's how they got transported to another world. And they got separated from each other when Luigi transported to the Dark Lands, and while Mario's transported to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yes, and also just to let you know, like lines like "What is this place?" or "Mushroom Kingdom, here we come," they were removed from the movie.
Yeah, and what is this place? That makes sense because well, like when you're in awe, you'd be too stunned for words.
Yeah, but I mean, they kind of, I mean, they didn't really remove the "What is this place?" line. They just re-recorded and used it for the sewer scene.
Yeah, yeah, of course, and it adds a little bit more like emotion, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. But other than that, Mushroom Kingdom, here we come was removed from the movie. Honestly, for the better because people cringe when they hear that line.
Yeah, instead we get to hear him say, "Hang on, Luigi."
Yeah. And then we get introduced to Toad and we get the "Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die!"
Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine.
That's a little mushroom, man. A little mushroom man talking to me.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Toad.
Uh, Mario. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty awesome scene. Like,
Yeah.
like Toad proceeds to tell Mario about Bowser in the Darklands, and Toad takes Mario to go see the princess. And meanwhile, with Luigi, we get a pretty cool scene where Luigi gets chased by dry bones.
Yeah. And of course, like the soundtrack for like when Luigi's exploring the Darklands, there's like a tiny nod to Luigi's Mansion.
Well, I mean, it's more like a hear or miss. I was so focused on the movie, I couldn't hear like the soundtrack. So probably when I go see it a second time, I'll probably keep a listen for that.
Yeah, I was paying attention to both the story itself and the soundtrack because well, it's not hard to listen to it.
Yeah, and like after Mario, oh, no, not Mario, Luigi enters like a random castle. It actually did look like a mansion in there.
Yeah, and then suddenly a shy guy and sniff it ambush.
Yeah, and like I don't know if any of you have noticed while you're watching the movie, but that scream almost sounds exactly like the same scream when Bowser rips Luigi's mustache.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was used both times. Also, real quick, back to like when the Toad was just showing the mushroom, showing Mario around the Mushroom Kingdom, and when the Bram Ball was like it stands like above Mario. I just love it when he says, "Hello." I just thought that
Yeah,
delivery is pretty funny.
yeah, that was pretty funny. And then we
Hello.
finally, and then we get to the clip that was shown back at the Game Awards, except a little more extended with Toad leading Mario to the town, and then Mario going into different pipes. That scene was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was, and the fact that the Mario Galaxy music played when the movie revealed like a bunch of pipes. Oh, come on!
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah. Riley, you may know. Hopefully, I said the name right. Said Gamebot, you sounded like N from Murder Drones for a sec. Did I? I haven't watched Murder Drones in a while. I should get into that sometime.
I never watched Murder Drones, and I'm not really too much interested in it. I mean, like for me, like I'm always just like a FNAF, Mario, and Sonic fan type of guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, and also Oddworld fan. Oddworld's the best, but we're not talking about those games right now. So
Yeah.
so what was pretty funny is that they referenced the princesses in another castle when they were literally at Peach's castle. That was pretty hilarious and a good homage to that.
Yeah, that's a really nice homage there. Yeah, of course, that joke will never die out.
Nope, it will never die out. And then like we thought like Toad was going to attack the Toads with a frying pan, but all he did was just cook for them as a diversion.
Yeah, like I thought that way too, and it could be a coincidence, but like it could be like reference to like when Captain Toad takes a break, like in between, well, he's like about to save Toadette from a bird.
Oh yeah, I mean I never played that game.
It was a fun game.
So we finally get to see Peach, and also I don't know if you guys know that blue Toad with the glasses. He almost looks exactly like Toadbird from the Mario and Luigi series.
And he has a deep voice too.
Yeah, but except he doesn't say "Bye Boogity" like in Bowser's Inside Story and Partners in Time.
Mm-hmm.
But if some of you guys didn't know that, then this might be a surprise to you. But yeah, like that Toad looks exactly like Toadbird from the Mario and Luigi games. So it's really nice that they reference the Mario and Luigi games a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Sorry.
And you thought my burp was awful. And then okay, and what I thought was hilarious, Peach was pretty hostile to Mario for a little bit because like I mean like this is his first time meeting him, and I guess you could say it's like the scene was in Shrek Forever After where like Princess Fiona kicks Shrek right in the face as soon as Shrek approaches her.
I mean, yeah, because that was like the first time in a long while that she's actually seen a human.
Yeah, which is gonna be weird, but more on that later. So like Mario tells Peach that Luigi's in trouble, and Bowser probably has him captured, and then Peach refused to let. Oh yeah, there's something we forgot to mention. Peach is apparently acquainted with the Kongs, like the Kong family.
Yeah, and the good old ancestors of Donkey Kong and everyone else.
Which is kind of weird because I don't think in the games Princess Peach never ever mentions the Kong family or asks for their help.
Yeah, well, of course, the story's a little more unique than the games, so
Yeah. So
you
so
gotta make
anyway,
things work.
yeah. So back to this, like Peach refuses to let him go until Mario gets a little cocky, going like, "You're gonna help me find my brother, please." And thus the training montage comes in. Like Peach managed to get through it, no problem. But the funny thing happened is Mario refused to eat a red mushroom because he ate mushrooms.
Yeah, but then Peach had to force him to eat it, and that's when he goes.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. And the good thing is like every time Mario fails, like he just goes into a warp pipe that leads him back to the start.
Yeah, and they keep eating those mushrooms. He has to keep eating those mushrooms, and he can keep failing and failing and failing, and to throw up a mushroom.
Yeah, and I Need a Hero started playing. Like I immediately got Shrek 2 vibes.
I do like that song. I need a hero.
Yeah, it's a pretty good song, and even though Mario never completed the course, but he did get through most of it. It was enough to convince
Yeah,
Peach to let him
he,
go with her.
yeah, he was very close, and that's enough. That's enough to satisfy Peach. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's kind of stupid is that Toad didn't need to go through a training course. Peach is like, oh, okay, you're coming with us then.
Well, like there could be like more reasons why like Peach decided to recruit Toad, like more than just she's surprised that she's met a Toad that's not afraid of anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot to mention. What was it? Oh yeah, the scene with Bowser and his army. Like they played Bowser's Fury in that scene.
Yeah, specifically Phase 2 theme from Bowser's Fury.
Yeah, like that scene was pretty awesome. And what's really funny
Yeah,
is
it
that
was.
yeah, and what's pretty funny, like as soon as Bowser said he was gonna marry Peach, it all just I was going like, that doesn't she hate you? Yes, she hates me.
And then what if she says no?
Then I will power up the Power Star myself and destroy the Mushroom Kingdom.
and then everybody starts like cheering again.
Yeah, I really did like that scene with
Uh,
Bowser.
Frankie Rio says, "Did they use the star power up?" More on that later.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. And then what's pretty funny, like the Toads ask, "Who's he?" And then Peach just yells, "Not important." I was like, "Well, damn! No wonder he got
Well,
rejected. He got rejected in Mario Odyssey." And I was like, "Wow, that just further proves even more."
I'm still not sure that Peach actually rejected them, or I don't know.
Personally, for me, I think Peach did reject Mario. I mean, it made sense she rejected Bowser because, I mean, come on, Bowser just wants to marry Peach just so he can have her kingdom.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
Yeah,
in the movie, on the other hand, he just wants to. Well, it's a little bit of the same in the movie, but he does need the star to take over the world.
well, I mean, yeah, he could have like rely on Kamek's magic or something.
Yeah,
And we get one scene that really warmed everyone's hearts. Like with while Luigi was getting taken away by the Shy Guys, there was like a flashback, and we get Baby Mario and Baby Luigi appearance, and we it was so wholesome. It was so heartwarming.
yeah, yeah. That's actually one of my predictions that like I surprisingly got correct. Like I remember like before the final trailer, I was having a prediction that we get to see a glimpse of the Mario Brothers childhood, and I was right. I was right for like the final product that we get to see their childhood.
Yeah, and we did like Luigi was being bullied by another kid, and then Mario flat out defended him. It just shows that Mario really does care for his brother.
Yeah, eat your heart out, Matt Pat.
I mean, that line was gonna be in the HAZAH talk, but then I feel like there's a lot of MatPat fans who's gonna come after me. Please don't come after me.
Yeah, yeah. Please, we're just like innocent gamers.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, there's something we forgot to point out. The travel scene, like Bomb Battlefield, Yoshi's Island, and the desert. Yeah, like it's more like a travel montage, and they played no role to the story.
Yeah, and then lastly the Fireflower Field.
This is where I got a little bit confused because we get like an actual backstory of Peach, and apparently Peach was from the real world, and the Toads took her in.
It's not confusing to me because well, it actually makes sense. Why would a human ever be born in the Mushroom Kingdom?
Well, I mean, I thought there were already humans born in the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, wasn't there like there's a lot of people who thought there was like a King Toadstool and the Queen Toadstool.
But apparently not.
Yeah,
And
but the real
naturally, all humans will be born on Earth.
yeah, but the real question is who abandoned her? Like, how did Peach find that pipe? Like, did her parents abandon her, or did the little girl get lost and the parents decide to call off the search and give up and go to the point where their daughter's gone? You know, like I don't know.
Maybe I'm pretty sure that she like wandered off by herself without her parents like supervision.
Yeah, like we don't know how Peach ended up there. That was never explained. We just know that Peach just found herself in the real world.
And she was later claimed to be the princess of the kingdom.
Yeah, but what's weird? They didn't show how her and Bowser met. Like I think it would have been awesome if they did an extra character arc of how Bowser became evil and how he wants to rule the Mushroom Kingdom.
I'm pretty sure like I'm pretty sure that they did meet for the first time in the movie and just like Bowser just like finds out about her.
Eh, maybe. And speaking of Bowser, the best scene in the movie: Jack Black singing "Peaches."
Peaches, 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 peaches.
Peaches, 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 peaches. Like that song is bad, but in a good way. Like it's Bowser's failed attempt to make a love song for Peach.
Yeah, that's what it's one of those like so bad it's good things. But of course it'd be written by Jack Black of all people. He's hilarious.
And like that became my favorite scene in the movie. Like to the point where I got back from the movie, I tried listening for the full track of it. Thankfully, it came out on YouTube a day after, and I kept listening to it. Like it was so good.
Yeah, it's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, especially when it goes like "Peaches, Peaches."
And yeah, there's a point where he is just like sounding like a toad.
more like your typical like Rockstar. Like Jack Black did have a band called Tenacious D, and then they had their own movie. Very
Oh
inappropriate, by the
yeah,
way.
yeah, they're very appropriate.
No, inappropriate. You said appropriate.
I didn't say inappropriate.
Never mind. But yeah, like, and what's funny is that Kamek like I want to hear the full song, but Bowser kept getting interrupted, like
Yeah.
like like with Kamek, and he told him that Mario has arrived in the Mushroom Kingdom, but Bowser doesn't know who Mario was yet. He just says a mustachioed human. And what's funny, like Bowser made it seem like he was chill, like I'm not threatened, and then he just slams the piano cover on Kamek's hands.
Yeah, right after like he found out that after he heard that the comic said that Peach apparently found Mario attractive.
Oh my god, yeah. Can I lift the cover?
Oh, you go ahead.
May I lift the cover yet?
No, the pain is the best teacher.
Like, damn, that just show how aggressive Bowser can be.
Yeah, hey, of course. Let me ask you something, HAZAH. Like, did you think that Bowser would be serious and intimidating through the entire movie?
Well, I mean, I thought about that. Yeah, I thought he was. I mean, he's an evil Koopa.
Yeah, but of course, like, never underestimate Jack Black or Bowser because, well, he can be intimidating and goofy at the same time.
Yeah, like in the games, he was always kind of a goofy villain that we can't really take him seriously sometimes. But I mean, we'll get more on that later. Like, let's see. Well, Luigi. Crap. I mean, like, since it's already been a couple of days since I saw the movie, I don't know what happened next after that.
Well, yeah, I can kind of relate to that too, but we can like talk about like when the Shy Guys and the Sniffets like brought Luigi to the castle.
Right.
But we talk about can we talk about the Shy Guys and the Sniffets real quick? Of course, the Shy Guys sound exactly like how they do in the games, but the Sniffet on the other hand actually talks and has like a creepy voice. That's unexpected.
Yeah, it is pretty creepy. Like the scene where Bowser interrogates Luigi. That was the scene I was looking forward to the most to see how they would handle it. And oh my god, like Bowser is aggressive.
You think I know every human being with a mustache wearing identical outfit that has a letter name on it? Because I don't.
Do you know him? Oh,
yes, I do. His name is Mario and his brother.
Do princesses find him attractive?
How am I supposed to know?
And then he just ribs and oh my god, like, and the way Bowser just threw Luigi to the ground, like, that is aggressive.
Yeah, get him out of my sight.
Yeah, and then we get introduced to everyone's favorite character, the insane Luma Lee.
Yep, the only blue Luma in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, like, when that character first appeared as a McDonald's toy, a lot of people thought that Rosalina was going to be in the movie. But no, they were wrong.
I was disappointed, to be honest. That's another one of my predictions, but more on that later.
Yeah, but seriously, that Luma is really, really insane. Like, oh, fresh meat for the grinder, or there's no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief of death. Like, he gets enjoyment out of people suffering.
Yeah, he gets enjoyment out of his suffering too.
Yeah, which I was like, dude, you're scaring me. Like, even the Penguin King was there, and it's a pretty crazy scene.
Yeah, the Penguin King cannot stand him.
Also, sorry guys, I have a Pepsi right here.
And I have cherry Coca-Cola with me.
Okay, and now we finally get to like Mario, Peach, and Toad arriving at the Kong Kingdom. Like I find it pretty funny that Mario was like, Nekaro's wearing a sports coat.
Feeling a little underdressed.
And then we get another pop culture song, Take On Me, which I kind of find a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, Teen Titans Go to the movies, like, can kind of use that song for, like, when they were, like, driving their, like, time machine cars. So, and let's not forget that the Mario movie was written by the Teen Titans Go writers.
Well, they didn't really write it. They just directed it.
You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah.
But yeah, remember when Toad said, "I fear nothing," and when we get to like to a random Kong roaring, he actually did get scared.
Yeah, like what? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We finally get introduced to Cranky Kong. Like Peach wanted Cranky Kong to join as an army to take on Bowser, but he like flat out refuses, and he proposed that Mario has to be his son, Donkey Kong, in order
Yeah,
to have the army.
because Mario's being persistent. He cares about rescuing his brother. Like he doesn't want a Cranky Kong to refuse at all.
Yeah, but can we agree like the scene where Mario and DK fight is a pretty cool scene?
Yeah, I did enjoy the Donkey Kong fight scene like very much.
Yeah, I find it funny how Cranky Kong doesn't want his DK to do showboating. Like, enough with the showboating!
What do you mean? They like it. That's what they're here for. Dance and pecs.
Yes.
Speaking of that, the DK rap, the DK rap did play in the movie. But what's sad about it is that Grant Kirkhope, the composer of Donkey Kong 64, did not get credited for the rap at all.
Why would they? Why would you do that, Nintendo? Or Illumination?
Yeah. Yeah, that's just very disappointing. Like even Grant himself was very sad.
Yeah, it's disappointing. And oh yeah, Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong made an appearance in the movie.
Yeah, I said simmer down. That means you, Diddy Kong.
If Slick Frame is watching this, like he's a big Diddy Kong fan. If he saw it, he would be very happy.
Yeah, I would actually love to hear his thoughts on that. He's gonna be like, oh my god, Diddy Kong!
Yeah, like I had a couple of friends who loved Diddy Kong, so any Diddy Kong fans out there, Diddy was in the movie. He actually had a little bit of speaking dialogue. I hope you guys are happy.
Yep, and the people who are saying that Chunky Kong is dead, well, you're wrong.
Well, actually, I didn't even see Chunky Kong, or maybe I did. It's one of those. It's one of those blink it, you'll miss it type of things.
No, I'm pretty sure Chunky is with Diddy and Dixie.
I didn't pay attention. Like I never played much of the DK games. I played a little bit, but I raged because most of the DK country levels are insanely hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like Cranky decided to be nice to Mario and leave power-ups. Like the funny scene where Mario mistakes that blue mushroom for a super mushroom. He ate a mini mushroom.
Yep, he ate the mini mushroom. Like when I saw him holding that, I was like, "Oh no, that's a mini mushroom!" And of course, I expected him to like just shrink down to size.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, like Passion 03 says, originally there was supposed to be a Donkey Kong Country track during that scene, but the copyright song played instead. Well, like one of the Brian Tyler tracks like did like a reference like Jungle Japes for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean like, yeah, the pop culture music. Like I don't see why some of them fit. I mean, I Need a Hero fitted, but why Take on Me?
Whatever.
Yeah, and then like we finally get the Cat Mario scene, like from the TV spot, like
yeah.
At first Mario was like, "Oh, I'm a cat."
Before we get to that real quick, Mario was close to getting a fire flower, but then Donkey Kong decided to be a jerk and just like blow it out like an actual fire.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed that we didn't get a Fire Mario. Like, why Nintendo? Like, Fire Mario was part of the Mario franchise for like a century or decades, mostly decades.
Yeah. Instead, we saw like other characters use the fire flower, like Peach and DK himself. Which, by the way, Fire DK, awesome.
Yeah, but we'll get to that. But yeah, DK decided to be a jerk and blow the fire flower out. He didn't get a chance to use it, and then we finally get Cat Mario. Like, I think thanks to his cat-like reflexes, he was able to take out Donkey Kong no problem.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, but what's weird is that in Super Mario 3D World, there was no cat-like reflexes when you get the cat belly. You were just able to climb walls and scratch, but no cat-like reflexes.
I mean, like you don't really have to go you don't really have to go specific into details when it comes to games.
And let's just hope that cat suit gave him 9 lives, if you know what I mean.
Every time you wear a cat suit, you just get like 9 1-ups instantly.
Yeah, I am a cat. I have 9 lives.
That'd be cheating.
Yeah, that would be cheating. So
yeah, and of course, like DK said to Mario that you just don't know when to quit. I think that's what he said. Did we get to hear that later on? But more on that later.
Yeah, so Mario managed
No
to
wait, no wait,
do.
no wait. That was Princess Peach who said it.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That was Princess Peach.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, and then so like Mario defeats DK, and then they like Mario and DK started like a beef with each other. Like it's more like a love hate relationship.
Yeah, they kind of like the original Donkey Kong arcade and Mario vs. Donkey Kong series.
Yeah. So Cranky Kong activates a plan that Bowser's castle is going to be attacking the Mushroom Kingdom at sundown. They decide to plan an ambush to get to the Mushroom Kingdom quickly by using go-karts on the Rainbow Road.
Yeah, as a shortcut, no less.
Yeah, and we got a pretty funny scene while Bowser's trying to practice his proposal for Peach.
Yeah, and the Kamek dressed up as Peach. I think that's supposed to be like a homage to like that troll part in New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Yeah, the final boss of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, where Kamek tricked Mario into thinking he defeated Bowser when really he didn't.
Yeah, that's still a classic. That's still a classic memory.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's one thing we didn't talk about is like the Koopa Troopa captain, like the blue shell captain Koopa Troopa.
Yeah, real quick, I knew that the blue shell Koopa was gonna use himself as a blue shell to sacrifice himself to like stop Mario and DK in their tracks.
Yeah, like he played a pretty decent role. Like he knew about the ambush, and Bowser sent out the Koopa Troopas to go ambush them.
Yeah. Also, that Koopa said blue shell instead of spiny shell because I think it's supposed to point at the fact that we always call it the blue shell instead of the spiny shell.
Well, I mean, there were some games that called it the spiny shell.
Yeah, but we usually just call it the blue shell. What? Even though there's like a real blue shell where Mario just like wears.
Well, yeah, in the New Super Mario Bros. DS game. So
Yes.
yeah, so we get the Mario Kart scene, and then we get a little bit of a like a flirty relationship with Mario and Peach of like how Mario can get Peach a turtle for a pet.
Yeah. Honestly, I find that very cute because, well, like Peach like did not experience like much of the real world when growing up in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah. Okay, so like the Koopas attacked him. Mario managed to steal some cards from the Koopas, but then the spiny Koopa attacks him and destroys his card, and then he just jumps on DK's card as well.
Yeah, and yeah, the blue shell the part. Yeah, it's yeah, the whole scene and the music too. Very well captures the frustration we feel when playing Mario Kart, especially on Rainbow Road when the blue shells were thrown at us.
Yeah.
That's the true fear.
Yeah, like when you hear the blue shell coming, it's like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Like you just hope. Yeah, like you just either hope that it'll miss you, or you just use a super horn.
Yeah, of course you can't use like a red shell to block that attack.
No, nothing blocks that attack except the super horn.
Or if you just stop yourself and let the person behind you take first place instead.
Oh, oh, that's a good way to cheat. That's a good way to like poke friendships fun or whatever.
Yeah, destroy friendships. Yeah.
Yeah, like some games can destroy friendships, but okay, we're getting way off track. So after the blue
Yeah,
shell,
we're talking about the movie, not the games.
yeah. So after the blue shell hit Mario and DK, like the Rainbow Road breaks and they fall into the water, and we get one of Mario's worst fears. They got eaten alive by a pink eel.
Unagi.
Wait, that's what they're called?
Hold on, let me search it up. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Yep, unagi is that giant eel.
Yeah, like Mario developed a fear of that eel.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course, like inside that eel, like Mario and Donkey Kong started arguing, and their argument got to the point where they found out how to like free themselves.
Yeah, but we'll get to that in a second. So Peach and Toad managed to get back to the Mushroom Kingdom to evacuate the kingdom, and then Peach was willing to go face Bowser herself with Toad, and then Bowser tries to do his proposal, and of course Peach said no, and then he almost killed Toad until Peach willingly says yes to Bowser's proposal.
Yeah. So of course, like you were predicting that there's gonna be a last minute kidnap. Well, instead, like Peach lets herself like the like Peach forces herself to accept like Bowser's proposal, just so she can't see her friends hurt. So I guess your prediction was kind of close.
Yeah, like I wouldn't call that a kidnap. It was more like she turned herself in.
Yeah, she turned herself in instead of getting kidnapped.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. And then we learned that Kamek was gonna sacrifice Luigi and the Penguin King and everyone for the wedding.
And that's when the Peach decided, you know what? Screw the wedding.
Yeah, Toad managed to sneak Princess Peach an ice flower during the wedding, and yes, Mario and Donkey Kong got out of the eel, and then they tried to get to Peach's castle. Or no, Bowser's castle. I mean, I'm sorry. And that's where the fire DK comes in.
Yeah, and yeah, again, Fire DK, very awesome. It's still surreal to see like a Donkey Kong character use Mario power ups, but I'm not complaining.
Yeah, DK never uses the power ups in the games. I mean, not counting Smash Bros.
Yeah, because the power ups in Smash Brothers don't act the way they do. It's just that you use like a fire flower as a flamethrower.
Yeah, but in the movie, it was actually a power up, which is really awesome. And then we finally got Tanuki Mario flying up to the castle.
Nice bear suit.
But really?
Definitely not. No, he said raccoon, not bear. Luigi called the Tanuki suit a bear suit.
Yeah, like right as soon as Luigi was about to fall in the lava, Mario finally saves Luigi, and we get a heartwarming reunion.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, let me just say, I love the brotherly relationship between Mario and Luigi in the movie. It's so heartwarming.
Yeah, but this isn't the end of it. Like, Peach froze Bowser using the ice flower. And oh yeah, we forgot to mention the appearance. Like, we got King Bob-omb and King Boo.
Yeah, they look very respectful to the source material. They look exactly like how they do in the games. And more than just being cameos, King Bob-omb actually had a purpose.
Yeah, he blew up.
Yeah, it's as simple as that.
Yeah, what's weird, like that's the only, like, King Boo was the only Boo we ever seen in the movies. Like, there were no other Boos there, or unless they were, I was just not paying attention.
I'm pretty sure like he's the only Boo. And he's the classic King Boo instead of the Luigi's Mansion variant.
Yeah, but King Boo does escape, so he's probably going to serve a purpose in that Luigi's Mansion spin-off film that Charlie Day wanted to do.
I would love to see that. I don't know if it's going to be like a short or not, but we'll see when the DVD or Blu-ray comes.
Yeah, because normally when it comes to Illumination movies releasing on physical media, there is mini shorts.
That is true.
Yeah, so I really hope Nintendo does like a mini short around some of the Mario games, like Luigi's Mansion or maybe during Brooklyn.
Perhaps. Yeah, maybe we can get like a little bit more into the lore, or maybe we're just gonna see like another Minion short.
Yeah, totally. And now we get to the biggest plot twist we did not expect. So Bowser was about to send a Bonsai Bill to destroy the Mushroom Kingdom, and then the Bonsai Bill went into a warp pipe and blew it up, which caused
it's because Mario like lured the Bonsai Bill to a pipe, in which he did not expect the Bonsai Bill to explode between the dimensions at all.
Yeah, that ended up getting the Mushroom Kingdom into Brooklyn, which I was like I was in my seat, I was like, if they go to Brooklyn, I swear to God. Like, at first I was skeptical about it, but then I realized, wait, what if that's how New Donk City was born? Like, if you think about it.
Yeah, I never thought about that at all. It actually makes like a lot of sense.
Yeah, like at first I didn't like the idea, but then New Donk City popped in my head. I was like, oh wait, that's how New Donk City was placed.
And that's where the final battle came around. And let me just say, the entire final battle scene was freaking awesome.
Yeah, like Luigi does help Mario. He saves Mario from getting burned to a crisp. But wait, we're getting ahead of ourselves. So Bowser does end up beating up Mario, throwing him into the Knockout Pizzeria until he saw the the Punch Out Pizzeria, until he found the Super Mario Brothers plumbing commercial that motivated him to get back out there and fight Bowser. When Mario said, "Save Brooklyn."
Save Brooklyn. And then he goes, "Let's go."
Yeah, there's that "Let's go" line that we heard from the trailer. Yeah. So
you just don't know when to quit. Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, Princess Peach. So the final fight begins, and like Luigi saves Mario by using like a manhole lid to block the flames, And then
Mm-hmm.
we get the most epic finale ever. Mario and Luigi using the Power Star, the invincibility. And we hear the invincibility play in the background. It was awesome.
Yeah, yeah, it was freaking awesome, and I do like the fact that like no matter how invincible Mario and Luigi were, Bowser kept on trying to defeat them.
Yeah, but it just wasn't working. You know what? It almost felt like the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 finale when Sonic went supersonic.
Yeah, pretty much. Like people in the comments, like for those who have seen the movies, which finale do you think is better, Supersonic or Mario and Luigi with the invincibility star?
Yeah, Chad, go ahead and let us know.
Actually, why don't you make a poll, HAZAH?
Oh yeah, I forgot I can do that. Hang on. Start a poll.
Yeah,
Which
and real quick, the detail that's the detail that we saw, when the Bowser was Bowser was taunting Mario, like it's like, come out and fight, or are you too scared? Just as I thought. But when Peach and Donkey Kong attacked Bowser, he did the Kenny James roar.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Like in some scenes, we can hear Kenny James's Bowser voice. In case you guys don't know who Kenny James is, he's the original
He's
Bowser.
the current voice actor for Bowser.
Yeah, he's the current voice actor for Bowser in the games. Okay,
Yeah,
here we go.
Because he's like a monstrous being. He can like roar like a beast and not talk like a human.
Yeah, but I guess Jack Black just couldn't do the roar. Okay, I just got the poll in. Already we got 13 votes on the Mario and Luigi Power Star.
All right, I guess the Power Star was more hyped than Supersonic.
Well, I mean, I will admit, I was pretty hyped when Supersonic showed up, but when it comes to the Mario and Luigi using the Power Star, I was hooked.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, so, and also the best part, they did the 64 style when Mario and Luigi grabbed Bowser's tail and swung him and threw him. That is perfect for Super Mario 64.
So long, King of Bowser.
Except they didn't really say that.
Yeah. Yeah, because, action speaks louder than words.
Yeah, and so Bowser's defeated, and then Peach forcibly gives Bowser a mini mushroom.
Not giving him a single chance. And what do you know? She got the pet turtle, just like Mario said.
Yeah, but this isn't the end of Bowser. He's gonna, get bigger again and escape in the sequel.
Yeah. He's probably not by himself, but he's probably got to get some help. But we'll see when the sequel comes around. We could be getting ahead of ourselves, though.
Yeah, so Mario and Luigi's parents showed up. They were very happy for Mario. Even Mario's dad is starting to support Mario.
Yeah. And especially Foreman Spike.
Yeah, even Foreman Spike becomes more supportive. So yeah, Mario and Luigi become heroes of Brooklyn. And that pretty much ends the movie. Like, Mario and Luigi are about to jump into the warp pipe to do their plumbing work. And we hear Mr. Blue Sky in the background.
Yeah, like when they decided to wake up and start getting to the business.
I will admit, Mr. Blue Sky is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, it's a really good song. Yeah, and then that's not it though. Like after the title sequence, we can see Luma Lee, and they're talking about he's questioning if it really is over, because it's just us and Infinite Void. And it kind of made him want to play saxophone, so we get to hear the last song at the end of the soundtrack, Level Complete.
Yeah, which is literally the snippet of the soundtrack that we heard back at the Super Mario Brothers plumbing site, except it had more instruments added in. So
yeah, we get to hear the full medley.
Now there's 2 post-credit scenes, which is the one I watched at the theater, but I completely missed the second one, which is we show Bowser just singing Peaches in a cage, which is pretty hilarious.
Yeah, lights out, bud. Hey, you can't treat me like that. Do you know who I am? I am back. Closes the door.
Yeah, poor Bowser.
Yeah, poor Bowser, but I don't feel that bad for him. So anyway, yeah, the second post-credit scene that HAZAH missed, and I saw, of course, it takes place in the underground sewer system. We get to see Yoshi's egg hatching, and we get to hear a voice clip. Yoshi!
Yeah, so I guess that means that it might be the sequel might be a movie adaptation of Super Mario World, and that might mean the first appearance of the Koopalings, and maybe even Bowser Jr.
Maybe, but you could be getting ahead of yourself. But we'll see. Nintendo Illumination did announce that they would definitely do more collaborations in the future.
Yeah. Also, sorry if you hear barking in the background. That's my dog.
It's fine. It's fine.
So that was the Super Mario Brothers movie, and like all I say is this was a great movie. I mean, it was not a perfect movie, but it was definitely a great movie for Mario fans. Like, it definitely beated the Bob Hoskin Mario movie. Oh, that's all I can say. It beated it.
By an extremely long shot, and hopefully it'll be the last time you mention the Bob Hoskins movie.
Probably not. I don't know.
But yeah, so the ratings. So how would you rate the movie?
Well, I mean, before then, I ranked it a solid 10. But then looking back, I decided to lower it to a 9. It's still good. It's still a great movie. 9 is still pretty good. A 9 out of 10 is still good.
Yeah, but for me, I don't care if I was overpraising it or not. I don't care if I was overhyped. So I gave it like a 10 plus out of 10.
Yeah, 10 plus out of 10. That's also pretty good. Like, I already want this movie out on digital, like, right friggin' now.
I want it on Blu-ray right now, so I can get the code for a digital copy.
Yeah, like, there were some rumors or leaks going on about the Steelbook being revealed, and the release date was June 6th.
Yeah, and Illumination was not happy about that.
Yeah, they were not happy about that, but if that is the true release date, then at least we don't have to wait for like till like August, because like Sonic the Hedgehog 2's movie took like 5 months to release. Like, it released in like August.
Yeah, thankfully we don't have to like wait so like super long for the physical release at all.
Yeah, but I know at some point that the digital version of the movie may release like the confirmed, or at least from what I've heard, it's supposed to be May 9th. But we know some people in different countries may end up getting like the digital copy earlier. So probably at some point by the end of April, maybe. I don't know.
And by earlier, like I think you would mean the. I mean, of course, like time zones exist, so people might get things like early or not.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, okay, so that's it for the spoilers. So to the people who missed the spoiler section, you missed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but when you get to see the movie for yourselves, please watch this part again, or well, not again, but please watch this when the stream's archived.
Yes,
And for those who live in Japan, like we hope you enjoy the movie like later on, way later.
yes, this movie is a must-watch.
Yeah, I personally call it a masterpiece.
That is not a masterpiece. It's cinema.
What's the difference?
I don't know. Yeah, so
Okay, I guess I think it's fair to just call it peak fiction.
peak fiction. Yeah. So yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, and I really hope it gets a sequel. So now that Mario's movie is out of the way, there's something else that got announced as soon as the Mario movie released. I'm gonna pull up a picture of it right now. Well,
Yep, it's more of like HAZAH's department.
yeah, more like my department. Here we go. Yep, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Yep, coming out like several days before Halloween.
Yeah, October 27th. And what? This is weird though. Like, as soon as the Mario movie came out that day, Blumhouse already released a teaser for FNAF. And take a wild guess, Mario in animatronic horror. Like, people are gonna be making memes of Mario and FNAF crossover.
Yeah, except for they're not gonna theme it around Mario and Emma. They're not gonna theme it around Mario animatronic horror because well, like not everybody knows what it is.
Yeah. So I could give like a very tiny short analyze with this teaser, but all I can say is Blumhouse, I wish you the best of luck on the FNAF movie, and I think the Jim Henson Creature Shop is gonna do really, really good. I mean, like, we don't know what the rating for this movie be. Like, I don't know if Scott's gonna go full out with the gore, like child murder. I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to see children get murdered on screen. That would not be good. So if it's like a PG-13 rating, like the movie Coraline, for example, that movie was creepy and it was PG-13. So, well, I mean, it was more like PG, but if they do PG-13 with FNAF, I think it might be worse because this isn't really focused around horror. It was more about mystery.
Yeah, that is true. And if they're actually gonna go with child murder, I think they gotta be like a lot more safer with it. Like the arcade screens in the games.
Yeah.
You know when the child got bitten by an animatronic. Was that the bite of '87?
Oh yeah, like it would be cool if they recreate the mini games in an arcade style in the movie. That would at least be cool. Like
Yeah, I'd
that.
say so.
Yeah, but I know for sure like Matthew Lillard is William Afton, and yeah, the Shaggy memes. But like I don't know how they're gonna handle his springlock death at the end of the movie. Like that is literally gonna be the start of FNAF 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't know. I honestly really don't know. But I'm gonna save the FNAF movie talk for a future HAZAH talk video. But right now, the next HAZAH talk that's gonna be in the works pretty soon is me and Gamebot's Sonic the Hedgehog movie talk.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
It is happening. Like we all know the story of the ugly Sonic and how it got delayed. Blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And of course, my favorite part of the Mario, the first Mario movie HAZAH talk was obviously that part where you were freaking out over the ugly mole rat.
Do you guys remember when the Sonic movie was originally going to be bad because of this? Yeah, yeah. That was like freaking out. I don't know why that scene is always funny in that video.
Yeah, I couldn't stop replaying it.
Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, that's it for my or our Super Mario Brothers movie review. I hope you guys really enjoyed the stream. Like I'll definitely do more like HAZAH Talk live streams in the future, but probably like in the future I'm probably gonna like change like the background completely to make it look like an actual podcast show. That would look really awesome. But this is like its first debut of HAZAH Talk live.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. Yeah, but I'm fine with the way things like look like right now. But if you want to make some changes, then that's fine.
Yeah. Now, yeah, okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and look in the chat one last time before we end the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and hopefully to the people who stayed at the stream during the spoiler sections, either they've already seen the movie or they just don't give a crap about spoilers.
Yeah, we all hope you enjoyed the stream, and HAZAH, thanks for having me on.
And no problem. Mia, chill out.
Hey, and apparently Mia wants to thank you for making a cameo.
Yeah, even though you only heard her bark. Yeah, chill.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Thank you all so much for watching the live stream. Please like, comment, and subscribe. There's also going to be another live stream discussing the future of the channel once we're finished the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga playthrough, because there's a lot to be talked about that, of how it's been affecting me and the channel, but we're saving that for later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream right there, and thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.